your head, pick up your body, get on the bus, it's time to party. It's Gregory. It is a Saturday night, Gregory. Take your socks off and take your pants on. Get in the car and drive on.
Welcome to the Friday Night Greg, baby. Friday Night Energy on a Wednesday morning, but right now, I don't even know what day it is.
Wednesday morning.
Yeah, because it comes out on Wednesday morning.
Oh.
But today it's live.
Yeah,
we do
yeah.
a live little extra for the Patreon
live.
people. Sometimes they'll comment, but I didn't tell anyone. So it's live, but
it's
probably
actually live.
it's technically live.
I thought you just meant we were recording.
Oh no, that means we're hot. Live means the people are listening, but we're hot.
And balance means when you put some of the sound in here and some of the sound in there.
So a little this, a little that.
I
Yeah.
can't believe you called my mother a dirty Puerto Rican.
Yeah, dude,
Well,
that's
I-
fucked up, bro.
I don't think she's dirty, but she's a Puerto Rican. I'll tell you this much.
Redundant.
We're live, brother. We're live,
I'm
brother.
sorry.
No, I love
Hat
it.
on hat.
But yeah, I didn't tell anyone that we'd be doing it live, so I don't know that anyone will sign in. I just said, we'll put it live if they come, they come. But let me get this out of the way. Sign up for the Patreon. $5 gets you everything. Gets you the live. Gets you in live. I wrote a list. Sorry, I wrote a list. I'm trying to get better at this.
You forgot what it gets them?
I don't know. I know because I don't give it to them. I say sign up, and then I rob them blind.
Yeah.
Well, if you
The
say
old Scotchka
$5
deal.
for everything, you
What?
don't have to list what they get. They get everything.
You get everything. Well, $5, yeah. For you $5, you get everything.
Right.
Also, send us your high stories. This is Max's idea. What do you want me to do, Max? They send him a high story. We read them.
Yeah.
You got a story when you're high?
Yeah, like your best, your craziest story of being high.
Yeah, send it, and I'm going to read it, and we'll share it.
I fucked a tranny.
Did you? We're going to get into this. Hang on. You boys are coming in so live. I love it.
God.
Check this out. I got a new idea, and I want you to hear it, and you can feel free to go ahead and use it.
Yes.
Okay.
You know how
We got one.
you get... Don't start. This is going to be a tasting.
Oh, okay. Whoa.
A presentation.
I like
What?
that. I like
Yeah.
that.
I brought these beers for us to taste as men.
This is great.
Yeah, we go through them, we talk.
Yeah. You know how many Starbucks carriers I'm going to have to take home?
All right,
Just
I can't
gently.
wait to drink baby kitten as a man.
Yeah, dude.
Man, I'm so excited to get this going, but let me pitch this idea,
all right,
and then we're done with the business,
Yeah, yeah.
and I'll leave.
Right.
I'll leave. You guys do the pod. I don't give a shit. I'm just
You
happy to
should
be
have
here.
had us on.
I know. I love it. This is my look. I'm screaming. I'm so happy.
You're blocking my personality, to be honest with you. You want me to put fucking cans on? I don't do that.
no
Never,
cans.
never tell us you're trying to get something out.
Yeah.
'Cause you'll never get it.
We'll sabotage the shit out of that.
See, this is the problem here because you think I don't run this way.
Yeah, it's
this is the way I run.
I know you
but
do.
I don't got DeVito with me. I don't got my partner.
Yeah, it's
We
true.
just roll on other people's podcasts, destroy their. We need to have a double.
what, dude?
A 4-man dance.
A little dose of your own medicine.
Well, check this idea. Because look, you want to make a lot of money, or you want to be schmucks who fucking live on the street? Because I'm going to tell you an idea.
What's this, DraftKings?
You want to suck your own pushkadoo for the rest of your life, or you want to make a little bit of bread?
Let's do it.
All right. So you know how you do ad reads in your podcast?
Yeah.
And ad reads are for companies, right? Oh, I'm fucking Jimmy's Bike Company.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm Budweiser. Abba Fangul.
Yeah.
Now I'm instituting a new thing. Buy an ad read. I'll say $100. Anyone can do it. Fans, $100. Whatever you want me. You get a minute of Greg's time. You got a fucking pizza place. You just want to tell your girlfriend to go fuck herself. You want me to say some what? Ad reads for the masses.
Yeah.
All you need is a promo code.
Did you ever hear of?
You're doing nothing. Nothing.
So you're taking Cameo, but you're making it more personal about products.
That's absolutely. I guess that's a
right.
great way to say it. But I
Yeah.
thought this was more revolutionary.
It is. I don't want to break down your foundation, Greg. I love
I
you,
woke
buddy.
up and I went, "This is
real
gonna-"
wet blanket. This guy.
But I'm like, oh, you're just like some guy. You got a rap song?
Yeah.
I'll play a minute of your goddamn rap song.
Okay.
Hit me up on
You know
Instagram.
how you like going to the ocean? I'm thinking about building. It's probably use concrete or something like that.
Yeah.
Build like a pit. You
Yeah.
put water in that. You could be in your backyard.
Oh, ocean.
Check
pit.
this. We'll even do it above the ground, so you don't got to go underground.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you
Put a
can't
deck.
afford to dig.
There's already a salt
Yeah.
pool. Can we just get to the fucking read?
That was it.
Oh, that was it?
That was the only thing I wanted to
I
say.
like the idea.
So that people could come do this. They pay me some money. I'll do an ad read for anything you want to say on the podcast.
Yeah.
I want to make the people more. Does this make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
I think it makes
People's
sense.
champion.
Yeah.
You got a stupid podcast? Yeah, I'll fucking advertise your podcast.
Yes.
You want to marry your girlfriend? I'll fucking marry your girlfriend.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck it. You just want to send me sounds of you getting your dick sucked?
Yeah.
That's a minute, baby.
Just some
How much per minute?
$100.
I say $100
$100 a minute.
Here's the thing: $100, you're
Wow.
guaranteed a minute. But if I'm loving it, It might be the whole fucking
I
episode.
hope there's some troll out there who spends $6,000 just wire to wire.
Yeah. Some billionaire trying to get his wife back.
Well, my plan. My
I'm
plan.
so sorry. My dick didn't work that night.
And I got to read. I get some white supremacist guy who's like, "This is what you need to say about the Dominicans." And I go,
Yes.
"Well, it's a minute. It's $100."
Yes.
Also, it's only going to get more and more expensive. So get in the basement floor.
Yeah. Is there like a racist rate where it gets bumped? You know what I mean?
$5. I got a
$5
$5 fee. It's a $5 fee. You send me a racist one.
Yeah.
$5 fee.
I like that.
$5 a slur.
Just a minute of beeping straight.
Yeah. Oh, I got my timer going. This is great. But this is. I think this. Also, you get in on the. It's on the podcast forever.
Yeah.
So like, you get in now. You're in.
Oh,
You're
man.
on forever.
When Maury's
In the-
Boogie Boards is still in business in 30 years. Matching Greg's fucking podcast. I don't know if you're still open, but I heard you on Greg's reruns.
Oh,
I
that
didn't
would
even
be
tell anybody
so
who this
sick.
who's on the. This is why I'm a bad
It
host.
doesn't matter.
It matters.
None of this matters.
It matters
All
to
right.
me.
You're right. You're right.
Because you're respectable boys.
Right.
You're the island boys. I've been singing that all day.
Yeah.
He lives by the ocean, and he swims in the sea. He smells like a party.
This is the song you wrote?
Everyone. Well, I didn't write it. I'm writing it now.
Oh.
I came up with the hook on the way here.
Oh, what's it?
I'm an island boy. You're an island boy. Where are the island boys? Boom. That's what I got.
I mean,
That's it.
Holy fuck.
print it.
I'm not a musician.
Print money, dude. Print money.
You could fool me. That's
Well, the island boys
solid
are
a
here.
hook as it gets.
Tommy Pope,
Yes.
Chris. I also have a problem with your screen name because it's Chris.
Dude, thank you.
Right?
I've been busting this motherfucker's tits for months.
What am I supposed to do, though? Change it? I'm in too deep.
It just shows you his psyche. Thinking like, this is a good idea. This will confuse everyone every time they try and look him up. It's emails.
A Chris O'Connor.
You know how
I'm
many
one of
fucking-
many Chris O'Connors.
But I always.
That's what I realized in trying to make a screen name.
Sure.
Jesus
And I cut
Christ.
back against the grain. I said, I see your whatever. Insert a word that
Frustration.
makes sense. Yeah, and I'm a Chris O'Connor.
You couldn't have been Chris O'Connor 69,
Exactly anything.
No, because
Fucking anything.
I'm
You
not-
take your
You're an
birthday.
island
Because
boy,
I'm not
bro.
the 69th.
But you're 69, and
I'm just one of many.
yeah,
I thought-
that's awesome. Chris O'Connor, one of many.
Yeah, that probably would have been better.
There you go.
Because when I see Chris O'Connor, I go, this guy's name's a Chris, like a pizza in fucking Connecticut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
pizza, people.
Yeah.
I got to
Yeah.
talk to people more.
Let's have a beer.
Let's fucking, I've been, you know.
I know, and then when they get cold, we got a beer tasting today. Grab what you want. Let's. And then we just got to read what you're drinking. You want kittens? You want orange cat kittens?
Yeah.
This one looks
Give me
good.
the kittens.
You gotta, I'll say this. I didn't know what your objective was. And now that I know your objective, you did a damn good job.
You did.
Was
This
it?
is a plethora, a variety pack
Yeah.
Plethora.
of different beers, none of which are the same. You got a
And
Belgian,
this comes straight because I'm such an
raspberry
idiot.
stout,
You said you wanted.
light lager.
See, this is.
I'm not done.
Yeah, I hear you, but I can't hear you because you're talking, not talking to the microphone.
'Cause I don't have-
So I can't hear you in the can.
Oh, they're that
so you're just
sensitive?
off mic screaming.
This
shit.
is a Shirley Temple. You bought a fucking 67-ounce Shirley Temple.
Goddamn right I did.
Unbelievable.
Well, what do you want to try?
That's good.
Jalapeno ale,
Oh, that's gross. That's not for
a
me.
root beer. I don't even think there's liquor in that.
Wait, this is just root beer.
Take that on your kid.
just
Cookies
buy-
and cream stout. And this is my jam. This
Whoa,
is an IPA.
cookies cream. I
Orange.
didn't know what an IPA is, so I just started grabbing shit and hoping that one of them would be it.
You were digging in the right direction. The weirder the label, the more likely it's an IPA.
I gotta be honest. This is
Right.
this is a nice. It's a nice grab. It's
Yeah.
a nice grab bag
All right,
of Mind Eraser.
let's try it.
Baby kitten.
Cheers, baby kitten looks good. And then you do a full review after your sip.
That's beer.
Oh my god,
That's beer, all right.
what does that mean? Is it good or is it bad?
I like it.
Does it taste like kittens?
I have a less discerning palate than Tommy. If it's beer, I'm in. I don't even know what this.
I'll say this. Some IPAs are very smoky and they have a cat piss odor because they're so pungent.
You'd think this would. It's big fat
That's not an IPA. This
orange cat.
cat piss rating 3 out of 10, which is
I don't
pretty
wanna-
damn good.
I don't want to be a dick to you, Chris, because I gotta be honest. If I'm being completely honest with you,
dick.
we're pretty new in the friendship, and I'm a vulnerable guy.
Yeah.
I like what you're cooking, right? I want to be in the kitchen. I want to smell what you got coming out.
Yeah.
But I gotta be honest. Your review was maybe one of the most shit reviews I've ever heard of a beer. I know nothing of this beer.
You
Does it
drink
taste
it,
like
Tell
anything?
me if there's anything more to say.
He went, that's a beer.
Well, now
It is a beer. There's no question that's beer.
Fat orange
and that's
cat.
good enough for me.
Dude,
baby kittens.
this is the most delicious thing I've ever had in my life. Do you want to try it?
Yeah.
We'll just do lips on lips.
You're right, dog.
I'm telling you that.
This might be an IPA.
That's the Shirley Temple one. You might vomit or you might love it.
yeah.
See, now that's got.
Oh, this is a hazy
That's
IPA.
got dynamic range there.
Dynamic range.
Yeah,
like
that's got flavor for days.
that's something. Don't call me Shirley.
Good.
Did you want to try this?
Ooh, this one's better than this. Is Fat Orange Cat.
That is also Fat Orange Cat.
Oh, okay, it's the same brewer. What's the name of the something about Mondays? All the way to the left.
I
just
don't
stupid.
like Monday.
This has more of a fruity finish. This is very good.
Try this.
That's a hazy.
I don't think that
not
this
a
is
hazy.
interesting. I
That's
got to figure out
American
a way to make
style.
this funny. This guy's just sipping beers, barely talking about the beers. This tastes like
Yes,
I
this
don't
is.
mind it.
See, your review is pretty much the same as mine.
It's exact-
I
it's a
don't
beer.
mind it. Yeah,
This is
it's a
foggy.
Mind it.
Foggy beach hydration.
I don't know what that means.
It's milky for some reason for being a Shirley Temple, but it's a Shirley
like
Temple
it
of a
feels
beer.
like cream ale.
It's actually it does. It tastes like that white trash root beer, vanilla root
Barks?
beer. Barks,
Barks?
not Barks, the old school one.
A&W.
No,
Stewart's.
no.
I think we're out of root beer.
Now there's
That's
one
the
in
only
Philly
I
that
know.
was like fucking famous. Doesn't matter, but it has the same like vanilla cream finish.
You're from Philly? Never would have pegged you as a Philly guy.
Really?
That's the most sarcastic thing I've ever said in my life.
Yeah.
Dude, I haven't seen you in like 2 months, dude. I don't even know. We don't have the symmetry yet. You know what I mean?
No, I was being a dickhead.
This is great.
Fat Orange
I'm
Cat
talking
hasn't
shit.
even paid
This is
$100
great.
bucks, and they're getting free ads right now.
Yeah. I like the orange. I like that weird
This is
orange
great.
one. That's good, right? I thought it wasn't.
You were sober. You don't. I thought you,
Sober?
Oh, you drink Bud Light Lime. You're telling.
Yeah, it might as well be so. I love a Bud Light
That's
Lime.
your jam.
I love Bud Light Lime.
Yeah.
I love a Bud Light Platinum.
It's so funny, dude.
I will be wildly drunk after half a sip of beer.
Yeah.
And I'm very excited.
And
but
these are heavy beers. They're all
Oh,
6.5.
Fuck you up then.
That's a really good. I'm going to say that's my favorite.
that is great.
I really
I'll
like
leave that up
that.
there for everybody.
It's not just a novelty on the outside.
Yeah.
Like, that's a legitimate. What are you making
What's the
that face
best
for?
beer? I'm feeling my tongue. I'm tonguing the top
Yeah.
of my mouth to get the flavors.
That's
Yeah.
what's getting in the way. The funny is there's too much.
Yeah, it's not the funny because this is all funny. I just feel as though on an audio medium, we're not presenting people with enough taste.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never did a beer tasting before.
Also, I think it's much like a somm. It takes a good bit of consumption.
A
to
somm?
Really, a sommelier. You ever see a somm do their work?
Like a
I know
like
it's-
from the Bible.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Church? We talking God?
Yeah.
We talking Christ?
We'll get there, baby.
Let's get to Christ.
Can 8, we're going religion. Can 10, aliens. Can 12, my coke dealer.
Oh,
You
I
know,
gotta
it's-
tell you. Oh, go ahead.
No, I'm saying it takes a bit of aeration and consuming to get to an accurate depiction of what's dancing on your tongue.
I think you're right, but I also don't think that's Friday night conversation for a Wednesday morning.
Thanks for getting me. Fucking
Back in the saddle, Chrissy.
Chris got Chris got me. I got birthday cake. If
get
any,
back to talking
you don't
about my
smoke the
Puerto
weed, do you?
Rican mother.
That's weed.
Oh no,
Marijuana man.
I
I'm trying to, man.
You die?
I took a bad trip on mushrooms last week,
I've never done mushrooms.
Well,
Tell me about your bad trip.
Give him the context.
dude.
I don't even. know
Are you
how
kidding?
I want to, but I'm like, I keep saying this. I'm like a virgin.
You of
waiting
all
for
people
the right
love
woman.
it, man.
I'm just so excited to do it, but
I got
I
it.
need someone to do it with me.
Come to my, because we love each other. We
Yeah.
trust each other. Well, I'll put a barbecue pit on in the backyard. I'll put the lights on, and we'll do a very base level
Yes.
amount of shrooms.
This is all I want.
Yeah.
All I wanted was
Let's do it.
someone to take me under the
Yeah,
thing.
he's a great shaman. He saved my life like 2-3 times.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You'll
yeah.
be there too.
Yeah.
Oh, you'll be okay if we
I-
bond really close.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I'd love that. Because I don't panic.
You don't freak. You seem a very calm guy.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm freaking
When he
out.
does freak out,
Well,
it's
yeah, yeah.
scary. guys that have that disposition are like, yeah, I'm always calm in the pocket.
Mm-hmm.
When they snap, oh boy.
You have no idea. It's literally like I'm looking at the multiverse, Greg Stone and Anthony DeVito.
Yeah.
You guys are, I mean, we're the uglier versions. That's okay.
Don't say that.
Hey, ugly on the inside.
Beauty's here.
Not on the outside. Wild boy, psychopath.
Yeah.
But like both, it's a winning combination for
Yes.
comedy.
Yes.
Machine gun,
Yes.
sniper.
I didn't know. We didn't know.
We didn't.
I've known him for years.
Mm-hmm.
You know, our first sketch was like 10 years ago, and then
Yeah.
he was in
That
Philly.
was the first time we met. I
Yeah,
think, ever.
that
Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys still doing sketches?
No, we're gonna write something.
Oh, can I get in on this?
Yeah, of course.
I just wrote a sketch. I wrote a sketch last year. I was too embarrassed to put it out. I put it out this morning. The guy sent it to me. He goes, "You're not going to put this thing out?" And I was like, I felt bad. I was like, "Let me watch it." Are you
Did you
watching
film
it?
it?
I went, "It's great." Yeah, I filmed it. He edited it. They put it all up, and I just sat on it for a year.
Yeah.
So I was embarrassed.
That's normal.
But
Yeah.
then
That's why you always need a partner, dude.
yeah.
Partner will tell you, like he's the reason we even started the show because
Yeah.
I'm already in my head about things I haven't even created.
Right.
The self-doubt and insecurity I have is profound.
Yeah.
Even when doing well, like
Same.
even if you hit layers of success, my internal voices are just like, it's not good.
Yeah.
You're not that good.
the
I hate to
podcast-
sound like that fucking person.
No. I have a
it's
conversation.
real.
I have a thing I'd like to tell you if this is okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm talking to Bizarro Greg right here, and I've lived through that. And my therapist gave me one of the most genius things in the world.
Yay.
That's what's great about being gay. It's like, I'm gay, I go to therapy.
Yeah.
You know, it's like you can live your life. So 101, they say this. They go, the person talking to you, name them, right? I named my guy Larry. The reason you name them is because they whisper to you. So if you don't recognize them, you won't hear them whispering, and you just believe them. So when they're like, that's not good enough, I go, oh, that's Larry. Larry, I appreciate it, but I don't want to talk to you right now. You name them, you start getting better at hearing them, right? Then you go, there's that classic thing they say is, would you work for a person who treated you that way? No. Then why would you, if fucking that Tommy talked to fucking Chris that way,
Yeah.
what would you do to that guy?
Yeah, I'd fuck him up.
You'd fuck him up.
Yeah.
Right? So why would you work for someone that would do that?
Yeah.
Now, we still have our shit in our head. We go, well, that's what keeps me edgy and good and funny.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Bullshit. I brought to my therapist, I went, I can't write. I just want to sit and write. I can't. I look at Anthony. He can just sit and write. I can't sit and write.
Yeah.
She goes, why do you think that is? I go, I don't know, because he's smart and I'm stupid.
Yeah.
And she goes,
Bullshit.
no.
Yeah.
Where do you get most of your writing done? I go, mostly on stage. She goes, well, you're on stage. There's a crowd cheering you on.
Right.
When you are at a computer, you're sitting with one guy.
Larry.
Every word you write, he goes, that's not good.
Dude.
How can you move forward if you don't let yourself move forward?
Buddy.
Yeah.
Take it off. Take your goddamn shirt off.
I'm getting fired the fuck up.
Fucking right.
Yes.
The best shit I ever wrote in my life is when I said, I'm not writing anything. I'm just going to type and write wild
Yes.
shit. And then
Yes.
the best shit comes.
Freeing.
There was a comic
Freeing.
called
Yeah.
Lucas Melendez out of Austin that
Rest in peace.
that I bonded with. No.
Oh.
He just doesn't do comedy. He doesn't do
Might
comedy.
as well be dead.
Dead to me. Nah,
He's
great
not
guy.
still talking to me. He's dead. Nah, he was the sweetest dude. He's a great comic. He was giving me advice about like Montreal because I was new. I was like 3 years in. I was so scared. Excuse me. That's why I met
Montreal.
Anthony.
Yeah, right.
You were there, obviously. You
That's-
traveled. Remember?
That's how we met.
Yeah, that's how we met. Yeah,
Wow.
in Montreal. Yeah,
That's fun.
2011 or 12 or something.
I was going to say 9/11.
And I was like, he talked me off a ledge, and he's like, listen, when you write, don't worry about like finding a joke. Think of it as a well, and you're just taking these buckets of water out of a well. So you're just writing in free thought.
Well, that's genius.
Yeah.
Just writing. So you go, okay, I want to talk about my childhood a little bit. Like, oh shit, in first grade, I did this thing, and then that leads the connective tissue within your mind and your creative spirit will find something that you would never find if you didn't write in that manner, in that vein of going free thought. Here I go, here I go, here I go, here I go. You're gonna have, granted, 10 pages of shit,
Right.
Yeah.
but after that, you're going to go, oh, I got fucking 2-minute chunk that is relevant to something I've been working on for 8 years that I don't give a fuck about.
Yep.
That might be an opening, a middle, or a closer to a bit that you've been constructing that didn't fulfill its, the severity of like what you wanted it to.
Plus, it also gives you access to memories. I think that's the
Yep.
toughest
Yeah,
part too.
right.
When you like
You're
sit
going
down
through the
to write,
files.
you're like, what has ever happened to me?
Right.
And you're like, I don't.
Yeah.
For some reason, I can't remember anything right now.
Right.
I can't remember a single emotional experience. That
Yeah.
I, like,
No,
I don't.
100%.
I like. For some reason, it's just blackness. See, that's kind of the other thing. Like, I do have.
I won't forget that fucking that daiquiri beer though.
Because the thing about naming Larry is that's a nice technique, but you can go the other way too, where it's if you go looking for Larry, you can realize that there is no Larry.
Right.
That's just like your brain's constantly suggesting things for you to think all the time.
Wow.
And
Whoa.
there is
Hey,
no location.
but
where
you're
that
listening to
voice is.
Larry.
Not really. it's just like Larry is in a sea of.
But it's like there's a sea,
voices.
and there's a million darts, but the one you look at, or you do like the same thing with stand-up, right? Where I only think about the bad set. When Larry says it, sure, a million words are getting, but for some reason, Larry is the only one for some reason that I'm listening to.
Yeah.
But pay attention to I think what you're saying, and if I'm wrong, maybe listen more to the other sea of things that are going through your brain.
I guess it's like you think that that's like a real person with a voice, that Larry, but it's just one idea that your brain suggested
Right.
that you have.
Right.
It's the same way where like if you like there's like a big thing with meditation, like you go look at, because everyone feels like they're like a little guy in a chair behind their eyes, like fucking operating like a mech warrior.
Yeah.
But it's like, if you really look for that, like that center of experience that you're having, you can't find it. Like you're experiencing as much sensation through your feet and your toes and your knees and your elbows as you are through your eyes and your ears and tasting stuff. Like it's all coming in at the same time.
Yeah.
Your brain's just making little choices about what to focus on. But it's like, it's literally a limitless field of experience.
Yeah.
And you can that's what's cool about if you start that free writing thing. Instead of like being like, Larry, shut up, like you just start focusing on something else.
Right.
And now you're just in here doing that.
So
Instead of even thinking about a guy talking to you.
When I have a bomb,
That's how I do it.
no, I love what you're saying, because if I have bomb or something, instead of dwelling on it, I immediately go, think about the 5 times you killed. And I just try to, and that voice goes, kill yourself. I go, don't, you love yourself, you're doing great.
Yeah.
Like, just
Then Larry's
scream.
like 5 out of 5,000, you fat pussy.
I just want to yell over him. Dude, I did a free write once. Sorry, this is just like cooking in my brain.
Let go. Dude.
Free
Let
write.
it go.
I go, right. I just wrote something and I went, I don't know what it was, but I just kept going and going and just going. And then I got to one sentence. I'm crying. And I literally looked at the last sentence and said, your friends don't love you. And I went, this was in there. I had no idea.
Jesus.
In my brain somewhere is this thought of, you think your friends don't love you? That is crazy.
Right.
Your friends love you. Are you out of your fucking mind? But I just had that in there cooking.
Because the brain's going like, what about that?
How about that, Manny?
Yeah, what do you think about that?
Yeah,
Talk about crippling self-doubt.
Hey, before you leave, I left you a little present.
Your brain just shitting on your couch.
Check the fridge, top right, all the way in the back. Got you something.
Yeah. Dude, I don't meditate nearly enough. I literally don't really do it ever. But when I did do it, and that was like the insight that really like changed things for me, was someone being like, if you like, the point of meditation is to try to pull yourself away and just watch your brain suggest ideas and just dump them.
So this,
And then you're separate from the organ that's.
This is what's so. I'm sorry to cut you off, Chris. No. This is not. This is not. No. But no. This is collectively. This is a comment that I find collectively amongst the comics that I adore in terms of their talents, their abilities, their intellectuality. Everyone that is successful at this is very bright. Hearing someone like this, I'm the same way. Like, you can confidently say, when I did it a little bit, not enough, this is how powerful it was. And this is a lesson it taught me, which was exceptional. And then you're going to tell me in the next sentence, I don't do it enough anymore.
dude, when I work out, I feel better. I feel alive.
You know what
I work out once every 6 months.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The difference is I'm addicted to working out, and that is the channel with which I use to ignite the endorphin release that makes me happy.
Yeah.
Because I don't take.
That's how you.
I don't
wash
take
the dishes of your mom.
I don't take prescriptions.
Right.
I'll take drugs and stuff to like elevate my sense of happiness and such. But when it comes to like daily activities, the gym is mandatory. Otherwise, dude, if I'm on the road for something for 4 or 5 days, if I'm not running on the street or running in the fucking hotel gym,
Right.
I am so dark and lost.
Yeah.
How quickly that fucking shift is.
Yeah.
The fact that I can actively state all of these things and experiences and say, I'm not taking care of myself on a daily basis with 10 minutes of meditation, reading at night, lowering the lights, getting the fuck off my phone, all the things. I called my mother, I'm going to say about 6 months ago, And I was like, listen.
Hey.
I said, "Are you up, you dumb bitch? I got problems." No, and I was bitching about stuff. She asked me how I was, and I always lied to my mom because she worries.
Of course.
Yeah.
And you don't want to put that on your mother.
No,
I'm
you
not
can't.
fucking lighting a bomb and just walking off the phone.
All right.
So I was like, well, I'm anxious about this. I'm doing this. She goes, okay, so are you slowing down drinking? I was like, and she's like, okay. How you sleeping? You sleeping well? Well, no, same. Okay, you drinking a lot of coffee? Yeah. In the morning on an empty stomach. Are you eating enough? I don't eat that much anymore. I'm doing intermittent fasting. She goes, then what do you want me to tell you? How am I supposed to help you
Right.
if you're not helping yourself?
Those were all the real things.
They're all real things.
Right.
And I'm still fucking doing them.
Right.
So hearing someone else say something so fucking logical, the point of the finger goes inside going, you're stupid.
Mm-hmm.
And you're not. Just like you were saying earlier. It's all bullshit.
It's all bullshit.
It's all a matter of scheduling and figuring your own fucking bullshit out. The only thing I've ever figured out is surrounding myself with people that are better than me, pushing me to be better, and then I can't do it on my own outside of
I
working
know,
out.
but this is the hard thing about it, because the thing is, if
Are we supposed to be having like funnies?
Let me tell you this.
'Cause this is great.
amazing. Let me tell you this. The people's lives are being changed. Sometimes you got to change
You know
lives.
how many fucking $100 requests you're gonna get?
no, this is good.
Shaman
this is
Greg.
Good Friday.
I know,
night.
I know.
Oh,
This is-
But again,
Saturday.
that was fucking
Saturday.
dude. No joke. That was Larry
Who?
right there going. You're being fucking deep.
Yeah.
Right.
And we should be hanging out having fun.
And Larry's just going, gay. Gay.
No, but that's the thing that's where I struggle with routine. That's why I can't keep the meditation thing up, because
Sweat my dick off.
the moment I get on like a routine,
Yeah.
if I like get up early and I like make a breakfast and I have a coffee and I do that for like 2 or 3 days, I all of a sudden I'm just like, oh, what? So I just do that till I die?
Right.
Yeah.
Because then it gets.
It's working, but it's like, there's no flair.
Right.
But then
No
you feel like
excitement.
it starts to age you because you go like, I get that. Routine. I struggle with the same thing. Routine to me means
death.
death is coming.
Yeah.
You want to feel death? Wait till you have a kid.
Yeah.
Let me tell you this.
yeah.
The minute you have a kid, because my kid is aging fast, and the quicker he ages, the more I'm like, the quicker I'm on my way out.
Right.
Dude, I feel like death is at me tomorrow.
Yeah.
It is horrifying.
That's interesting, because I always thought that like, if you're latching on to someone else's or some other, like having a dog is nice.
Yeah.
Like, because that actually makes me feel like I'm facilitating life.
Yeah.
That routine actually like makes me kind of happy.
My old boss used to say, I wish you had, because he already knew I was gone, psychologically and physically.
You guys want a new
He
beer?
saw me when I first started.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
When I first started comedy, my brother signed me up for an open mic in 2019. And thank you, not 2009, 2009.
And I was just saying, we'll try new things.
And,
Drink all these. But keep going. I'm listening. Sorry.
And
That was rude.
I remember on the way out of this business, it was my last corporate job. He saw me just checked out. I would hit my quota and just fucking and stop working.
Yeah.
He walked into my office one day. I never forgot this. And he was like, I wish you had a kid. And I was like, what? At that time, I was like 20,
Sure.
28, 29. He goes, I wish you had a kid because you'd want more for yourself right now, and that would benefit me. So selfishly, I wish you had a baby.
Wow.
So that you worked 50 hours a week for the job that I would benefit collectively
Guy's
together.
a psychopath.
It's
No,
crazy.
he was
but he's
he was the head of fucking sales.
kind of.
Psycho.
It's the fucking yeah. But he actually wasn't. But I hear you. That is the mentality you need. And
Oh, go ahead, sorry.
no. For very short.
Dude, I don't care.
And I was like, I don't give a fuck about this job. I don't give a fuck about making money. I was just lost. I was floating around this fucking area. But to the point of you having a child, I always wondered if having a child, it means you have to work harder to feed your child. That's where he was connecting the tissue, right? He was like, you have to work harder. You have to work 50 hours a week. You'll get more money to support your child and his future. Without a child, you're just a kid with a bunch of money in his pocket who's 29 years old, still chasing pussy around Philly.
Right.
And I was.
Right.
But I wasn't in the right state of mind to give a fuck about that job. So I was like, oh, I'm going to flip. Now I'm in comedy. I still want that wanting a child mentality.
Right.
Yeah.
If I have a fake child at home or had a child at home, I'm wondering with you is like, Am I going to work harder at comedy? Am I going to wake up every day with more of a structure, something to write every single fucking day? Because I'm going to look at my little baby's eyes going, fuck.
Yeah, because everything's an emergency now.
Let me
Yeah.
throw this out. These are the things I learned with having a kid. 3 very important factors. 1, I was never good at asking people for stuff because it was for me.
It's gross.
And that seems selfish.
Yeah.
Right? I'm like, it's selfish for me to like ask you to do your thing because, fuck me, right? But now that I have a kid, I go, I'm not asking for me. I'm asking for my son.
Oh, right.
And so now I'm like, I ask everybody. I don't give a fuck. I got to do your thing. I'm doing it. Why? Because I need a career because I got to feed this fucking kid.
Yeah.
Right? So that's great. It takes that off of pressure of me. So now I'm like, no, I'm sending emails and shit.
That's interesting.
2, I used to say yes to everything. And I want to write a movie. I want to write a sketch. I want to do the blah, 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 blah. But when you have a kid, you have no time. So you just go, I can literally only do the things that move everything forward. I'm sorry, I can't come to your bar show that's 3 people. I'm sorry, you're taking me away from my son. Yeah. And even if I don't love my son, if I love my wife, she's with the kid raising him. So it's like, I can't leave that shit on her. Yeah. So your show needs to be good, your podcast needs to be good, everything needs to be about money. Mm-hmm. And the third thing, which is the craziest thing to me, is that I've been thinking a lot that like, I have this weird theory that when you go to bed at night, you die. You just die, and then you wake up the next day a person who has all the memories of the one before you. And then I was like,
Jesus.
Right, I just think every night. That's why kids. That's why babies don't like going to sleep because they know death is coming for them. So I'm like,
I have a different reason for not wanting to go to sleep, but continue.
So then I was thinking, I was like, oh man, like what this kid really is to me is he is my DNA moving forward. He is me moving forward. The only thing he's missing is my memories. But then I'm going to implant my shit on him. So literally, I will live forever as long as this kid lives on and moves on. Like, he's literally you. He's your DNA.
Yeah.
Moving forward. So it's like, that's how you keep going. So I'm like,
Put a
all
lot
right.
on this kid.
It's a lot. Yeah, he should be a school shooter. I tell him.
Well, this mentality also puts a lot
you
of
better
people.
shoot up that school kid. Be the one. Don't be the one who gets. Get
Yeah.
got.
Yeah.
Get him. Sorry. Oh, he's got a bell. Yes, Max.
Brandon Castillo said that the Greeks thought that or something about the dying at night, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that might be a Greek thing.
Yeah, but I'm Italian, so tell him to go fuck himself.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
He can hear you.
That's great.
Yeah.
Sleep is so
That's great.
weird.
What?
Sleep is so weird.
It is. Try this. This is disgusting and wild. You might like it.
This is great.
Was that called the patriarchy or the pastramiarchy?
Yeah.
What the fuck is this?
Patriarchy.
Patriarchy.
It's just a sweet ale.
I think they intentionally made it bad.
It's a chocolate stout.
Ew!
I don't do stouts too often, but chocolate stouts
my
I'll
God.
fuck with. Also, that's pretty important you put in a glass. IPAs, they tell you not to drink out of a can. Stouts, they tell you to throw in it to a...
This is a chocolate
This is
raspberry.
good. This is a
stout.
Belgian.
This tastes like a weird thing you found at a wedding. You put it in your mouth.
Yeah, that's rough.
It's something else.
Cookies and cream, grow the fuck up.
Tell me about what you were just saying. Don't tell me what you were saying. Tell me about what you were saying.
What
No.
was I saying?
You were saying death.
don't
You're
mind-
afraid
I
of
don't
death.
mind it.
You're afraid of sleep.
Sleeping. Oh, no, I'm just saying sleeping is weird. It's just weird that we have to do it. Why do we have to do it? What's the point? Who built this organism? Why eat food? Is
Right.
You don't believe in Allah?
Food's the energy.
You know exactly who built this
I don't-
beautiful fucking
No,
organism.
Allah didn't build it.
Allah did it.
Did he?
Yes.
Not.
Well, you live in Queens a decade.
It rubs off.
Allahu Akbar.
No.
You only have one God, dude. Sorry, Greg.
Imagine if you filled your
Try this
car
yet?
up with gas
Yeah?
and then it still needed to sleep first before it worked.
It does overheat, I guess.
Guess that's true, but you can still.
You park it every night. Your car sleeps. Your car is sleepy beepy. Your car gets 4 nights of sleep. Your car is lazy and fat as
Yeah.
fuck, dude. Your car needs yoga, the gym, and a fucking
I
colonoscopy.
forgot to mention how much I love shirts with a pocket.
Yeah.
Like in the top?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because my car doesn't have a radio. So I put my phone in the pocket and it's basically playing into my ear.
That's great.
Gotta get a Bluetooth, little JBL. You want JBL?
He's talking old school.
Oh, yeah, to put it on the dash. I had that
Yeah.
for a little while and then it's gone.
That's one of the best purchases I've had in the last 5 years.
The JBL Bluetooth?
Yeah.
Bro, they're good.
You want to go to the beach on Saturday?
would-
Tell you this?
Let me tell you something. Nothing upsets me more that like a
Well, you
beach
say
trip.
you got a fucking pod.
No, I
We're
got
gonna
the-
do the pod on the beach.
I could tell my wife, hey, maybe I could bring her. Maybe we could do I kind of want to go
We're
to
gonna strap some GoPros on our chest, throw a football into a trash can from 40 yards.
That's
Are
a
you gonna
Patreon
skip out on
episode.
this?
I can't. Wait, tell me that this is a Patreon. This is for work.
Yes.
This is a work event.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a work thing.
As far as the IRS is concerned,
Everything we do is work.
What beach?
What?
What beach? I want you. Here's the thing. The beach is fun.
We're gonna go to Long Beach.
LBI.
Yeah. No.
Jersey?
Long Beach, New York.
yeah.
I want to go to Macy's with you, and I want you to tell me how to dress.
Well, first off, you way off.
that.
The fucking-
Macy's.
Macy's.
Isn't it the best place to shop?
Yeah, in the fucking 80s. What are you talking about? We don't have to go to
With you, I
Macy's.
like Macy's.
I think Macy's got
You've
nice.
never been to Macy's unless you had to piss in Times Square. The fuck is he talking about?
No, the only time I've been is when you had to piss in Times Square.
Probably. And I took you to Bloomies.
Oh, Bloomies is still on the map.
Yeah.
What about Lord and Taylor?
Tommy pretended he had to take a piss just so he could walk through the the perfume section and look at the ladies.
What a fucking. They're smoked.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! I forgot to tell.
New York perfume ladies, all smokes.
Yeah.
It's like how they get little fucking Latina dolls to sit out front in front of the hostess stand in front of restaurants.
Yeah.
No matter what the degree of
It's
weather.
a trick.
It's a trick.
It's a trick, a
Yeah.
dirty trick. And I always tell them,
Yeah.
I go, I'm not falling for your dirty fucking trick.
Yeah.
Get me a dirty, ugly man out here and I'll come eat a pastry.
Yeah. But they got like some little beauty.
Table for
Just
two.
beautiful woman made by the hands of God. Like 10 pounds of shit in a 5-pound bag. All her shit is tight. Bopping out.
Bopping.
Yeah. Just shift it up.
Martha's, you ever go to Martha's?
Martha.
They do that at Martha's.
No.
Great pastry shop in Astoria.
Yeah?
They
A
got
pastry shop?
dirty dogs sitting out front.
Really?
Dude, I walk,
I'm sweating so profusely.
dude, it's
You're
it's
not. You look fine.
wildly hot.
You?
Yeah.
I also didn't tell you, I rode my bike here from Astoria.
Oh yeah. What?
I'm not a guy who rides a bike.
Yeah.
Which
is great.
I got a bike and I was like, I'll ride it to Astoria. No, that's way too. That's like I'm gonna lift 500 pounds my first day at the
That's
gym.
only 2.5 miles though, bro.
It's
Yeah, but it's up and down.
And I'm up the Queensboro Bridge, down.
Yeah, I've done it before.
Also, it was electric. It's an electric bike, but it's still a lot of work. What? It's an electric bike. You got to pedal still a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm sweating
So
profusely.
but you're cruising up.
I'm cruising up.
Oh, come on.
I was telling Tommy, I almost had like
I almost had
one of the best experience. I just missed having a like just cosmic experience. I was in Philly and I was driving and there was like a bike lane and then a right turn lane. And I passed this guy on a bike. Then like 500 yards later, I get over into the right turn lane. He rides by me and yells a bunch of expletives through my windows are down because the AC is broken in my
Sure.
car too. So he yells in my ear, but he's so concerned about yelling in my ear that he forgets to brake.
Do more meditation, pussy. Dude, it was your mom.
He almost got absolutely annihilated by a bus. A bus like
Oh my God.
slammed on its brakes and just missed hitting him. But could you imagine that like that bang bang play?
What'd you do to him?
I didn't do anything.
Oh, but he was
He
screaming.
cut him off.
Come on.
Exactly.
Not the way I saw it.
You get road rage?
Yeah. What? No.
No, all right, you seem pretty calm.
Yeah. I do, but it's never really directed at one particular person.
Yes.
Usually-
It's somebody's wife, somebody's kids.
Yeah.
I dole it out to everybody gets it.
yeah. The thing
It's like Oprah, like, you get my road rage, you get my road rage.
I don't care if people go into like the shoulder and go up. Like that doesn't bother me that much. You gotta respect the zipper.
You
One
gotta
car-
respect the fucking zipper.
You have
I'm saying this for years. I swear to God, I stand through my sunroof. I go, it's a zipper, and I do
Yes.
this.
Oh, yeah.
Respect the fucking zipper. I'm
And
so
when-
sorry.
When
What's
they
a zipper?
don't, it drives
This is
me
the guy.
mad.
Mad.
What is the zipper?
The zipper is one car from
You
the right,
respect
one
the
car from the
zipper.
left.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
That's
yeah.
how
We zipper.
Yeah.
Someone tries.
yeah,
If
yeah.
someone
100%.
is trying to get in two cars
Right.
at once, it's like, yo, motherfucker,
Yes.
it's a
It's
zipper.
a zipper. I
You
didn't know.
got a problem? You take it up with the guy behind me.
You take it up with Y2K or whatever those fucking things
That's
are called.
great.
Dude,
I heard it called the zipper. That's great.
Tita
It
had to
is.
grab the wheel in the car because I was standing through the sunroof going, it's a fucking zipper. And people are like, what is happening? Dude, let me tell you this. I'm trying to get in the Lincoln Tunnel. This guy decides he's not respecting the zipper. But it's moving so slow that I rolled my window down and I said, I'm going, so whatever happens next is up to science. And then
That had to be so confusing.
his kid,
No English.
window rolls down. Little Indian girl goes, please stop yelling at my daddy.
Oh.
It's like, it immediately brought me back to earth. And I was
Yeah.
like, holy
Yeah.
shit. I was like, all right, buddy.
Yeah.
But you got to
You
understand,
don't got
kid,
zippers in India.
when you get older and you don't respect the zipper, I'm coming for you too.
Yeah. Dude, my pop always used to say this shit. Yeah, I
What?
remember my dad like cutting some dude. If somebody cut him off in traffic, he would make it so dangerous for the entire family in a fucking a Subaru hatchback. He would pin it like shaking at the wheel, which we couldn't catch up. And then he would cross the bumper by like a half an inch just to fuck that dude over. And my mother would be just white knuckle gripping anything she get her hands on the Subaru. And she goes, Steve, slow down. And he goes, I gotta teach him, Gene.
Teach him.
Yeah, because
Me too.
if he learns today, we're saving a lot of people in the future.
Justification.
Yes.
And I am the same.
He thought that was a
goddamn way.
lesson to give him in that fucking moment.
Yeah.
If I scare the fuck out of this dude once, it's like getting hit in the face.
Yep.
The first time. You can tell when someone's never been punched in the
Yep.
fucking face.
6 stitches right here.
There you go.
Now I'm a coward.
Yeah. That's Larry.
Dude, Route 46, I'm driving. I don't even remember how it happened. All I know is I'm following this guy off his exit. My wife is like, what are you doing? He pulls into his thing. I rolled the window out and I went, so this is where you live. And then I just left. That's some shit that's probably illegal.
That's nice, though. That's a psychological terrorist.
That is.
Yeah, see you tomorrow.
See you every day for the rest of your life.
Look who beat you.
Maybe not tomorrow, maybe not tomorrow, but it is coming, my friend.
Dude.
See you later.
So funny. He pulled into a Checkers.
Oh man, I get why. I mean, I'm like a pretty calm. I mean, I don't know if that's a lie, but I usually can keep my cool, especially in like fighting situations. I'm very good at walking away.
Yeah.
But behind the wheel of a car, it clicks a little bit, and my wife always has to go, we have a child now. And I go, okay.
Yeah.
And now the kid keeps me from losing it. But like I was hot in the saddle for a while in that car.
You know what's freeing, though?
Because
Tell you
it's
this.
causing traffic for everyone.
Yeah.
When you're hot in a car, you're surrounded by a bubble of confidence, a bubble of protection.
Yeah.
When you lose your cool
Yeah.
in person, there's nothing more
Right.
powerful than unarming a man in person in a low conversation. The way I'm speaking to you right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you're fucking hot and you lower your fucking temperament
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah.
and you walk up to somebody, you're like, listen, you're being a dick right now.
Right.
And I don't like it.
Right.
If you'd like to go outside, I'm going to fuck you up.
Right.
Yeah, dude.
So if you don't,
We watched Black Mass last night when that guy was talking shit to Whitey Bulger.
yeah,
And he was like, take a shot, make it a good one.
yeah.
Because when I get up, I'm going to eat you.
Yeah.
Such a funny thing to say. I'm going to
I'm going to eat you.
Yeah.
I don't remember who it was or if this was a movie. I'll be honest, this might have been a thing I said. I don't even know. It was either me or a movie or a show. But I remember the best thing I ever heard, and it could have been a friend. Bunch of guys were going to jump.
It's like,
But it's just Larry saying this to me.
Yeah.
And I was just trying to write a homework
Yeah,
paper.
hit that bitch. Just an Applebee's waitress.
Bunch of people. That was in a movie. Bunch of people. They were like, "We're gonna fuck you up." Guy goes, "You might fuck me up, but the first one that comes at me, I'm taking your eye. So we can go, but the first guy who comes,
Yeah.
I'm sticking my finger directly into your
Yeah.
eye."
It's like a pack of seagulls trying to get that first fry.
And then everyone goes, "I'm not gonna be the first fucking guy."
Yeah.
Because he's got one. My mission, I'll die.
Yeah.
But I'm taking as many eyeballs with
Yeah,
me
yeah,
as possible.
Yeah.
Psycho.
some guy steps forward with one eye missing.
yeah. We meet again.
I'm taking tongues.
Yeah. I did this last week.
I guess you know my cousin. Oh God, it is not hot enough in this podcast.
It's crazy.
I'm
going to
gonna kill
look like
myself.
a fucking a fish on a dock by the time you see this footage.
How do you see? I always. This is what I love about you. I bought a vest. That's what I was excited
A
about.
vest. It's fucking August.
A denim vest. Is that not a good move?
For who?
For me to look cool. That's what I thought was cool.
Oh, yeah, it's cool. It's fucking August.
Yeah, it is August, but it was on sale. What do I gotta? I gotta dress better. I gotta look cool.
Yeah, but you still got to be yourself. You can't outdress who you are. And I can help you find who you are.
I need you to help me find who I am.
Yeah.
I don't. Every time I see a comedian,
I'll say this, and I'm sorry to cut you
Sure.
off because I really want to get this out.
Say
because
it.
I'll forget
Say
about
it,
it.
Daddy.
I was talking with Shane's girlfriend today.
Chains. Who's Chain?
Chain.
Chain.
You don't know
Yeah.
James?
And we were talking
No, Chains.
we were talking about this exact thing. the commonplace of comedians either dressing like they fell through a fucking a pool, lost and found box, or too much. On the stage, it's one thing. You don't want to overdo it because then it's distracting. It's like a girl with her tits out, a girl wearing like a tight dress. And you're like, why don't they laugh at my jokes? It's like, well, you're dressed like a fucking a mannequin in Macy's. Finding who you are is the hardest thing to do in life. But finding out how you should dress and who you are fashionably is just as difficult. And you have to find a sense of like what you like visually, what you feel comfortable in is most important. The way they say, when I dress a certain way, or I'm saying internally, like you'd say, like if I dress well, I feel better. That's important on a daily basis.
Yeah, 100%.
So it's not like throwing fucking mesh shorts and a Pink Floyd T-shirt on and going, I need to dress better. Well, then fucking do it.
Well, I argue.
And there's certain like
I brought jeans. I just bike shorts. It's just too hot to
it's
put
not
fucking
about
pants
you.
on.
I'm just
You
using
literally
this as-
pointed out everything I'm
I
wearing.
know. I'm just using you.
And
as
it's
an
not Pink
example.
Floyd. It's Run the Jewels.
I think that shirt looks great.
Shirt looks great.
Well, sweating through it.
Point is,
Yeah.
it's a fucking. I think it's a lifelong experience
Right.
of figuring out what is my sense of style, what works for me, and what do I feel good in, no matter what anyone fucking says. Because that's difficult. You talk about the internal monologue, walking into a fucking group of comics that are all dressed like fucking little league coaches on their off hours, and you actually care about yourself. They're gonna, what the fuck are you wearing, bitch?
What the fuck are you not wearing?
Don't you want to immediately change?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I've always committed to this. shit.
But what I want to wear is a bandana. That's it. I want to wear a bandana. I don't want a denim jacket. I want to dress like Bruce Springsteen. That's really all I want
That's
to do.
great. If you really
It's
feel
way
that
too
way,
much.
then that's
I
great.
feel so good in it.
Good luck, Tom.
Fuck, dude, Macy's trip is off.
Dude, I'm telling you.
Did Dice offer you like an opener spot for like 6 casinos?
All right, how do I try? What's my first thing? What do I do? Like, what's the thing? Let me see if I have a photo of me. I'll show you me in a bandana. You're going to go, I don't know, man. This is kind of what you are. You look like that.
I'll tell you this. I'd start
You
casual top and
bandana.
casual bottom. I'd start with jeans
Uh-huh.
in terms of fit.
Sure.
Color?
I know my fit in jeans.
Do you?
I think so. Whatever's on
What
sale
is your
Target.
fit? What?
It's my financial fit.
Oh, okay. So then no. But here's the thing. People do this shit where it's
Just
like,
kidding.
I can't afford this and that. It's like, if you get a nice pair of fucking jeans,
Right.
you only need 2 of them.
Yep.
Yeah.
You only need 2 of them. You spend $150 on 2 pairs of jeans each, 150 each. You're good. You can rotate.
Yeah.
Eventually, you get 3. You get a light, a black, and a denim, a blue denim, a classic blue denim. You're fine.
Yeah.
Also, I can find you a Levi that'll be fitting perfectly. That's at like 50 to 75 point price point.
I'm pretty good at my jeans. What I kind of wear is every time I see a comedian in a plain black T-shirt and jeans,
Dude,
I
basic
want to
bitch.
vomit.
Basic bitch.
You look like the
I hate
same
to say
fucking
this.
person.
Yeah. That fucking
I'm done.
that
I
Nike
do it.
shoe
I'm
everybody's
done.
got wearing with jeans and a black T-shirt. You're a basic bitch.
You're a basic bitch.
You are a basic fucking bitch. I understand calming it down, toning it down for the stage.
Sure.
The black T-shirt,
But they're dressing like
jeans,
Louis.
and everybody's got the Air Max 90s or whatever the fuck they are.
Oh, yeah,
You
yeah,
stop.
Yeah.
The Air Maxes are nice, though.
They're the same fucking shoe everybody's
I
goddamn
know.
wearing, and I wore them 15 years ago.
I know.
You want to see my denim vest?
Yeah. Let me see your vest. Is this new?
Yeah, it's newish. I got my jeans in there too.
This is done.
Oh, they're my AirPods.
This is a
Dude,
lager.
these are so
Belgian?
brutal, man.
What?
You don't like the
Disgusting?
Belgian?
No.
Oh, you don't like Belgian beer?
I hate beer.
It's very heavy,
It's so heavy.
but it's very rich.
Have
with
you
flavor.
tasted that one?
Yeah, I opened it.
Oh, my God.
Man, we didn't talk about any of the things I thought we were going to talk about, but this has ended up
What?
being a really great podcast.
Yeah, yeah.
This is how I feel
what
good.
did you
Yeah,
wanna
you
talk
do look
about?
good in that.
Right?
I just got to get you a T-shirt that fits you better.
What's a good? Well, yeah. What's a good fit? It's just what doesn't fit about this?
No, that's money. You don't think so?
No, I just said no.
I wasn't listening.
Where are we going? What store are we going to? Oh, you said it.
I have a couple stores.
Got to go Levi's first.
Well, you got jeans, you said, right? So you need
yeah, I got jeans in my bag.
you need classic tops.
I don't
what
know
kind of tops you looking
classic
for?
top I don't know what that means. I don't know. I want to get. I just
A classic means like you can wear it regardless of
That's the
seasonal
thing.
change and yearly.
because this shirt you got on, you look
This
great.
is wild.
But for me, I'd be afraid that
hasn't done
everyone would
laundry.
notice when I wear it.
No, this is a brand new shirt. I was excited to wear.
What?
Yeah, I just bought it. This actually was purchased from
These are Levi's Denisms.
my friend. This is a designer. What's the name?
I don't know.
Frankie
This is
Mojado.
a duo beach top. I got shorts that have the same texture and.
Also, if I got in shape, my shit would look better.
Andy.
That's why this bike thing.
Dandy Del Mar.
The old Delmar collection. I
Yeah.
like it. But also, you look good. A body like this, not a lot of things.
Not true. You can work around
Yeah,
anything.
see, I think
dude.
he's yeah. That's a come on.
It's loud. It's a
not
loud shirt.
It's like a bowling shirt.
It fits
You're
you
good
perfect.
Looking in it.
Yeah, but it's not a bowling shirt. You mean because it's striped?
Yeah.
It's vertical stripes.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean it's a bowling. You know what a bowling shirt is? You ever seen Guy
guess
Fieri
not, 'cause I thought that
whipping
was
up some
it.
dog shit in a
What?
kitchen? His dumb fat ass. He wears bowling shirts.
Guy Fieri might be a good cook.
It's a different team, but this
This is not a bowling shirt.
no.
That's my point.
This is not Friday
They don't
Night
know,
Energy.
and that's fine. I'm not asking you to know.
You think if you put a name on there and a team?
Yeah, someone like you would consider this a bowling shirt.
It'd be a nice bowling shirt.
It's not up for debate whether it's nice or not. I'm sweating so fucking hard,
Bro, I'm going to kill myself. It's so hot in this room.
dude. It's nuts.
I'm sorry I brought you
I
here.
thought this was like
Why?
a fucking professional setup.
It is. Look at this table. Look at these beers.
You know how many podcasts are filmed here? They don't have fucking air conditioning.
Guys,
No, it's on. It ain't doing nothing, though.
this is Larry talking.
You got.
It's Larry. It's also my
all this
cardiac
negativity.
arrest I'm
Why
about
don't
to
you
go
take
into.
some of this church?
These church things?
Yeah,
throw 'em out?
church things out of here.
I should have had we come to my house, but I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready set up to record in my home. Next time you guys come, got to have you back.
Yeah.
Help you
Also,
have a
this
good
is
time.
great. I'm busting
Yeah,
tits.
yeah.
No, of course, but I have you in my house because you live 3 blocks from me. We could have did it.
Again, what happened last time you did our podcast?
We had a blast.
We had a fucking blast.
Yeah,
Our hearts were exploding.
our hearts were
I
exploding.
hugged you. Told you I loved you for 3 days. And I said, why aren't we closer?
This is how I
You know
feel.
what you said? We will be. And you know what happened?
What?
You ran out of Bud Light Lime Platinum.
The emotional bundle. Well, I got this thing now. I'm a cow. My kid goes to bed at 7 p.m.
Nice.
When he goes to bed, I'll throw out a text. You guys come over. I'll put out some beers. We'll get high. We'll listen to some tunes.
Yeah. Yeah.
No pressure to be fun. Just sit on the deck.
Yeah.
Let's sit on the deck like a
I
bunch
want
of
to see
boys.
some of these action figures you've made.
Bro, I'll bring them right to your fucking place.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
It's very
You
exciting.
know how to pull his cord.
You goddamn right you do.
So what's the situation here in the virginity world where you grab like a box of parts and make it an action figure?
What was this insult you're trying to fling my way? This is a wild accusation.
So you grab like a box of like parts
Right.
and make an action figure out of it?
No, I'll take it. So I'll be like, oh, I want a figure. I'm going to make a Tommy Pope figure.
Yeah.
I size you up.
Yeah.
What body type is he? He's probably more of a Captain America body type.
Who?
Right?
Who?
Then I boil the
Shut
body.
up, Chris.
Then I boil the body. Then I boil.
Like a Luke Cage.
Is that guy good?
I'll get a Chris Benoit figure for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris
Somebody
Benoit.
called you Chris Benoit the other
What?
day. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You got a
yeah.
Tripler kind of feel.
He's got
Well,
that behavior.
short,
when he
stocky,
snaps,
psycho.
he'll kill his whole fucking family.
No, we were talking about a guy who killed himself by like squirrel suit diving into the Golden Gate Bridge.
Oh
Okay.
yeah. Well, they did
Great
that.
wingspan on
The
you, though.
wing-
Underrated.
Oh really?
Yeah, that's a big wingspan.
Yeah.
Taller than me.
He's a baffling athlete.
Baffling.
He's ripped, dude.
Right.
Yeah.
Anyway, boil the guy. Get
Yes,
you
sir.
a head. I get like a Brooklyn Brawler or something. I get the closest head to you. Boil it. You take them all apart. You pop on the pieces. Then you
Wait,
paint
what do you
them.
mean boil it? Like physically
You
boil?
put the figure into hot water. It makes the figure softer. Loosens the parts. You take it. They're malleable. You take it apart.
Whoa.
Yeah. Then I paint them parts individually.
Cool.
Add my shit. Also, I haven't done this in like
I could see
8
a
years.
Tony Stark action figure's head looking like his.
Yeah, I'd have to shave it with either just, drill it down a little bit because he doesn't have the gootee. The
He doesn't
goatee.
have the what?
He doesn't have a goatee.
I could
Tony
do-
Stark wears a little mustache.
I could do that in 30 minutes. That's a nice stash you got there.
Oh, thanks. I got to figure out the best way to trim it to the best of its abilities.
I
right
can
now,
do
it's
that
a
for you
little
too.
janky.
I'll cut your hair.
You cut my hair?
I can
I want a full Tommy Pope
Makeover.
makeover.
I'll fucking do that, dude.
I'm so
Put
excited.
it on the page.
Put it on the page.
Put it on the put it on the page. Can we do a collabo page? Because I'm dying for content.
collabo page.
Of course, dude.
Dying for content.
$100 a minute for ads.
Dude, I love this ad idea.
I like it too.
I like it too. I was, you know.
So you guys want to get in? First buyers? Bring
Let me
people
get back.
over the I bring people in and hit them up for money at the end.
Let me get this.
Man. All right. Here's the thing, too. Now, we're going to be coming to a close on this.
When?
But if you guys got time to stick around, I do a Patreon after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no obligation.
Yeah.
That's all right? Anything else? Closing
Got a show
statements?
what time?
I got a show at 9. So
Yeah, you got
it should
time.
be good.
He's only going to Brooklyn. Oh shit. Take
9. You got to. I mean, this ain't gonna be good.
I'll be here.
Do the show. Yeah.
You and I, we're gonna fuck
So I'll
on
ask
this
you.
Patreon.
You want to do?
Okay.
Well, we all right.
Let me ask you.
Closing statements. What do you guys want to talk? Closing statements, and then we'll bring it to a close. Let's.
We don't plug shit. Well, we have a podcast called Stuff Island.
Why have I been calling? Yeah, Stuff Island. Why have I been calling you the Island Boys?
I don't know. I let that go.
It's
I was-
Island.
he's being a real.
You are Island Boys.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Who's the Island Boy?
the Island Boys were
I was
those
that
guys
fucking
in the
little
pool
Puerto
that
Rican
were-
twins.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why you guys were looking at me weird when I sang your song.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll just change it. We come to Stuff Island. Oh, it's really hard. to look in your
Yeah,
eyes.
now we're going.
We hang out with each other. We're men of America. And we wear lots of pleather. We're Stuff Island in our hearts.
We should just do the Gilligan's Island.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, also, I write you a song literally for you, and I can't look you in your eyes. I'm embarrassing myself. That's Larry.
good.
That's Larry. That's
Larry's coming at
Larry's
you.
coming at me. All right.
That's all we're plugging. Stuff
Check
Island.
out Steph Island.
Yeah.
I love these guys. But if you know this podcast, you probably already knew these guys, and you probably had a great time. What is that? No. You're going to get me taken off of YouTube by doing that.
What? It's less than 20 seconds.
No.
Nah, man.
the whole thing.
Night Cream, I'll write you a real song.
Or the tiny ship and come to Stuff Island.
It's
What's
gotta be
on
a
Stuff
large
Island?
ship.
Where'd the name come from? I was wondering.
Stuff
about that.
Island?
Yeah.
It's a great story. Can I tell it?
Tell it.
Sure.
So I didn't want to do any of this. I truly didn't. I had no desire. I was lost doing like compound show just to make you, which you were on.
No, I never was there.
You didn't do that?
I wanted to, but it just never worked out. Like once, and then never worked out.
Yeah. Well, I stopped asking friends because everybody was like, nah. Anyway, and then once we started bonding and shit, he was like, we should do a podcast. And I was like, yeah, totally, dude. And I was just burnt out from that, doing that for 3 years.
Yeah.
Shane and I did it for a while. And then he talked me into doing an episode. And then I was like, what were you going to call it? And I was like, so anxiety ridden about like finding a name.
Yeah.
It's like a lot of pressure. Like what is, because it's like you think it's going to define everything you're going
Right.
to say and who you are and all that shit.
That was the goal, is to have a name that means nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So we agreed
like-
going,
yeah.
who gives a shit?
That's where the Rad Dude cast came from.
Because
We
if-
just
yeah.
said anything. Went,
Yeah.
Rad Dude
Because
cast.
if
Who
you
gives a fuck?
try hard, then
Right.
it seems like you're trying hard and it's even more embarrassing.
Right.
So he says he puts, I'm speaking for you, but you can confirm.
Yeah.
He just went to a name generator website
Hilarious.
and just put stuff in the name generator,
Mm-hmm.
and it just came out Stuff Island. And I'll never forget the conversation. He was like, what about, because he found it in music, he's like, what about Stuff Island? And I had the
a great
same
name.
experience. I was like, I just laughed, and I was like, what?
Well, it's funny because it gives you like a list of like 20 names, and all the names were like Stuff Extreme, Stuff
Yeah.
Incorporated,
I really-
Stuff
I like all these.
Technology.
Yeah, yeah.
And then it was
Stuff
just-
Technology.
It was like
Stuff Technology is the best name. Stuff Technology. What
didn't
was
tell
Stuff
me about
Technology? Stuff Technology.
What the fuck?
I'm not even sure that was in there.
We'd be so much more successful.
You guys did Stuff Technology?
Fanny would be running fucking ads right now, dude. So then and then after like a day, I kept I kept reading the name.
Yeah.
I just kept reading the name Stuff Island and laughing every time. I was like, this is so fucking ridiculous
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
it worked.
Yeah. I'll tell you this. I picked Friday Night Greg in the idea of having Friday Night Energy on a Wednesday morning. Let me tell you this. This episode has not one time had Friday Night Energy.
Yeah.
It is like just consistent Wednesday morning energy.
Yeah. I hope it's this
I
fucking.
don't know. I
No,
think
this
this
is fun.
is Friday night energy. This has a little bit of post work, just got off the clock kind of energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. I was
Talk
trying to.
about
That was
sleep.
Larry being
What?
good. That was just Larry being
Yeah,
a
dude. This fucking ruled.
Yeah, this is great. You guys are so much fun. This is great having you guys.
Ops.
Also, this was a wild ride of emotions and things anyone can relate to.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be comedy. All those inside voices and everything you're dealing with.
Yeah.
This shit's interesting.
Dude, it's
No,
so
of
funny
course.
because every time we talk outside of the podcast, we're always like, man, it'd be nice to just have like just some like normal conversation and not be so worried about it not being funny.
Yeah.
And then anytime we're on the pod, if there aren't like laughs coming, we start to like panic.
Yeah.
But it's like the conversations we like having are just these kind
This.
of conversations, like exactly this.
I love these.
Yes.
Let me tell you, a laugh is worth 30 minutes.
Yes.
You get one big laugh, That's good. All you need is you gotta laugh every now and again.
And that's how I listen to podcasts. Anytime I'm listening to a podcast, I love people talking about regular shit. I don't even notice that it's like, well, this isn't. They're
Are
not
you
telling Jokes. They're not
interested?
doing bits anymore. It's like, no, I always am like fucking.
You know, I've never listened to a
Conversation.
podcast.
Ever.
Never once.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's such an ignorant mindset, but I've never listened to one podcast.
What do you listen to?
The only podcast I've listened to and almost got all the way.
Suffling kraut.
I don't listen to. I think it's the most.
Syphilis.
About syphilis?
I was trying to say crippling self-doubt.
Yeah.
That's what he was listening to.
Yeah.
I ruined the whole thing.
Nah.
Anyway.
Sad music.
Sad music.
Yeah.
When you're
I
on
don't
your
like
bike?
escape going like, let's listen to a
He
podcast.
works out to sad music.
Yes.
That's what a psychopath does. I like that you're both. I love that you're both crazy. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Well, I didn't know. I didn't know.
Didn't know what?
This thing was gonna be so crazy.
It's your vape.
Oh my god, dude, what's happening to you?
Did you find it on the floor?
I did on the
You have a
train.
headache.
You what?
I was on the train.
It was on the train.
Yeah, but it looked
Yeah,
good.
dude.
It's a
You rode a
gig.
bike here.
Yeah, you caught me in my lie.
Holy shit! This
Yeah.
could have went down the whole time.
Didn't ride it. You took a train the whole way. You're like, there's no way. I gotta make an excuse for why I'm sweating so much.
Yeah, I really just had 2 pounds of roast beef.
Yeah,
I've been in cardiac arrest this whole
dude,
time.
it wasn't the 10 hot dogs an hour ago.
Ooh, well, looks like the Patreon episode is going to be an episode of Deal With It with Tommy Pope.
Yes,
Are you
sir.
sticking around, Chris?
Yeah, I'll stick around.
Suck my dick, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, join that Patreon. Submit an ad to my Instagram, Greg F. Stone. Check out Stuff Island. These two guys are literally the funniest fucking people I know. I have had no more fun. I watched my child come out of my wife's vagina. Second best moment of my life. First was being on your podcast. That was a
Goddamn right,
fucking
dude.
blast.
Yes.
Check out Max, Marcus, Comedy. We love Max. Also, everyone who checked in for the live, thank you. I'm sorry. Did we get any comments?
Oh yeah, we got way more comments. I did not notice all of that.
Oh my God. We'll get to those on the Patreon because I got to wrap this thing up.
Pick up your head, pick up your body. Get on the bus, it's time to party. It's Gregory. It is a Saturday night, Gregory. Take your socks off and take your pants on. Get in the car